while Tom's just trying to sort out what's going on the computer. So I don't know if anyone has joined us, but can you now hear me on the phone? No one's on there yet, that's why. Maybe we should have just left that and then done this as well.
Is this on
YouTube?
that's on YouTube?
Yeah, but that shouldn't interfere with that.
No.
But you keep figuring out how to work the microphone. You can hear me now. Perfect. So we're currently on the phone while Tom tries to sort out what's going on the computer, but it might just be that we end up staying on here to talk. Modern technology.
You to ask questions.
It's not very fun.
Fine.
Hi, Paul. Thank you for joining us. I think you're the only lone soul in here at the moment. Hopefully everyone else will figure that we've gone live elsewhere and will join us. How are you this evening? You got it?
But it's just the microphone is just busted. There's no microphone working.
Is there no way of...
Just get rid of all of this shit.
Oh. We're trying to head back to the computer, see if it's going to work, unplug everything, plug it all back in again, because this is not really ideal holding a phone trying to do it. And then hopefully Tom will get us back on there. It has been about 7 months since we've done a live stream, to be fair, so probably. What's happened? Have you got any comments? Oh, mic.
No.
It says mic working.
No, it's a question.
Oh, not a very good question.
It's not.
Yeah, I think you're right. They are all in the old live, and now Tom set up 2 separate lives, but
Yeah.
I don't. It's just not playing ball.
No, it's not at all. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it.
Do you not have like a microphone connected just to the computer? Most
Maybe,
computers
yeah.
do, so it should just go on there. Paul, you any good with computers? Oh, there are more people in here. There's 7 people in here, but it's just no one else is talking. So if you've joined us over here, not quite the live we were hoping for, but it's always fun when we
Right, ask us questions then, and we'll have to just
have to deal with it.
come and have a chat. Ask us any questions, whatever you like. Any cruise questions that you have, any cruises you've got planned, and let us know what you're up to. Are you staying up for the football?
No, I don't believe in Jesus. Next question. Hi, Jean. Right, I've just said on the other one that we have gone over to another live. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Nathan and Amy again. Thank you for being so patient with us.
It's all gone wrong.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Fly, drive, explore. Jesus really does exist then.
Yes.
Uh,
I can't really see the words, so you're going to have to read.
Oh, okay. So someone said, "Do you believe in Jesus?" I said no. Someone said, "Hello, hello both," and then Jesus appeared.
So we want to know your countdowns to your next cruise. Any questions you have about cruising? Any questions you have about audio, which is just terrible?
Any tips on how to do a YouTube live? How to get the audio on a decent laptop working? Because it's clearly.
Well, it's always worked. It's just completely the microphone is not working.
I think this is where you try to get too technical, though.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's true. And then nobody's on Facebook because we're going live on Facebook as well, and that's not working either. So
Yeah. Happy Sunday.
all good.
You were looking at Virtuosa in October half term. What were your final thoughts after your last summer holiday? Do you know, I do love Virtuosa. It's a really, really nice ship. Our balcony was amazing at the aft of the ship. I think the only thing with Virtuosa is such a big ship and it's quite crowded. Well, I've done it 3 times. I wouldn't go back on, but if there was a really good deal, potentially I would go back on. Completely contradicted myself there, didn't
Good things are things like the slides are really good fun. Entertainment was excellent.
I? Yeah,
Really like the new entertainment. Like Dirty Dancing was the Michael Jackson,
really good.
really really good, and the big shows as well. The big street parties they
Yeah,
have. So that's really good. The
go for it. I'd say,
speciality restaurants are good. You know, it is a busy ship, and it does lack a lot of seating areas. I think
yeah,
that when it can get busy, it does lack a lot of seating areas. But MSC is always good fun. So depends where you're going, where you're thinking of going. By the way, if you're enjoying this, give it a like. Lots of people like. If everybody that comes on, give this a like. More people will get to see it.
they will.
We could probably afford a new mic maybe one day. Or
Yeah,
what's gone on with this ridiculous.
I might treat you some.
Thank you very much. Next, any more questions? Don't forget the questions are you staying up for the football? How many days to your next cruise? Any cruise questions? Have you got a question you'd like to ask?
Not at the moment. I will think throughout the live. Nathan and Amy, that's why you're scared to do a live. Well, to be fair, it makes for good entertainment. I don't think we have ever done a live on YouTube and it not go completely wrong.
Hmm.
I think the first one, we didn't realise people were in it and we were having an argument when it first started. So that was always fun. Um, are we doing any ship visits in the next few months? I don't think we are.
No, with the 2 ship visits we're away for.
Oh, yeah, we are, aren't we? So,
Yeah.
hmm,
So I did a ship visit on Britannia last month and did one on Apex. And what happened after I did a tour on Apex?
I don't know.
We booked it.
Oh, we did. Well, I didn't go on the tour, so
Yeah, but I mean, like, what happened? What did we do afterwards? Yeah.
we did. We did book
Yeah.
a cruise on Celebrity Apex. Queen Anne or Virtuoso. If I had to choose between the two of them, I would pick Queen Anne, but I guess it's probably going to be a bit pricier than Virtuosa. So it very much depends on what you're looking for. Skyline, hello, all the way from Japan. Well, thank you for joining us.
Mm. We'd love to visit Japan, wouldn't we?
We would, yeah, definitely on the bucket list.
Yeah, definitely a cruise on in
Mm.
Japan, most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Apex is great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going on. Well, I'm really looking forward to going on Celebrity actually. So
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be exciting. New
Def-
for me.
Definitely won me over.
Mm,
And we visited Norway for the first time.
yeah,
Norway.
very excited about that. Alice wasn't so excited because it's May half term and we're going somewhere where it's going to be potentially cold, but I think she's getting over it.
Well, she will win the lovely scenery. So, one more questions.
What are your tips for Liberty?
What are my tips? Oh, okay. What are my tips for Liberty? Really like the ship. It's a smaller than the other Royal Caribbean ones that we've been on. Flumes were really good. Uh, Theatre was excellent. You got to go and see Saturday Night Fever. That was really, really good. But we prepared, I don't know whether you saw our review, but we prepared that I forget that the shows on Royal are proper shows.
Didn't you
And
say Ernest went out like 5 times?
he went out 3 times to go to the toilet and twice to go and check the score. Um, but it was excellent, really, really good. If the I think Wild Boys, if they're still on, because they're on quite a long time, the 80s, that was really, really good. Buffet was excellent. So yeah, it's a really, really good ship, and I'd be interested. I really would like people's comments that have been on Liberty for a bit longer with the new cabins. It did feel busy, but it was a two-nighter, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like over a week if it did feel like it was quite busy. So, but I really the 2 cruises on Royal Caribbean. I just want more now. I want more.
You want more?
I want more. I want to go on Legend or Icon. But yeah, when are you going on Liberty? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited to go to Norway. Norway has always been on my bucket list, so yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
can't
good.
wait.
And because it's a smaller ship, we're getting to go to a lot of ports that some of the bigger ships don't go to. So that'd be exciting. Uh, we've recently done our first cruise on Queen Anne to Norway. We really like Queen Anne. So I've heard a lot of things about Queen Anne that actually, from its maiden, the food and everything has gone downhill. Is that true? Would you say?
It's very hard to judge on a maiden, isn't it?
Yeah, because they do go like all out, don't they, to
And it
make
also
it
needs to settle in.
spectacular.
So whether it's good or bad, it's very, it's hard to make a defining review. I think on the.
Yeah, we really, really like Queen Anne.
Did somebody
Mm, it's not. Yeah,
did s-
keep talking.
did somebody do ask a question between Queen Anne and what was it?
Virtuosa.
Oh, okay. Did we answer that?
Yeah, I did. I said it very much depends what you're looking for and what the prices are, because obviously.
Polished live. This polished live.
Sorry, this is shockingly awful. This is just like our life, really.
Yeah.
All over the
What life is
place.
shockingly awful.
No, it's not shockingly. And that came out completely wrong, didn't it?
We've got to
I've only had one beer.
we've got to pretend that we're furnished at this, haven't we? We've
Yeah.
done. Although people tune in, I think, to see things go.
The car crash.
The car
The
crash.
car crash, that is us.
Are we going to list the lives? The Red Funnel Ferry instead of Queen Anne.
Oh, yeah, that was
The
me.
fireworks of Queen Anne when you turned it off. Yeah, all the other stuff. Yes, it's all good.
Yeah.
We
Makes
do it
for good
deliberately.
entertainment. And now someone's knocking at the door.
Yeah. Who's knocking at the door? Right, you again.
Not the postcode lottery, I doubt.
No. Uh, food was better on Queen Anne than QM2. We did really, really like actually the food on Queen Anne. We just loved the variety actually, which was good. All the new stuff. Are the four of you good? Yes. Well, we've actually got six of us. Next year it's Rachel's 40th, so so we are all six of us going. So Rachel's parents are going on Apex next year. So we're going for 8 days. So absolutely can't wait. So, and we're also looking at another one. My mum, Grandma B, is also gonna have a big birthday next year. So we're thinking of doing a little cruise with her as well. So a few of us. I think cruising is suited for larger groups, so we're all looking forward to that. If you've just joined us, welcome. If you're wondering why we're kind of long ways and not that ways, because uh we have terrible microphones. The microphones are not working, so that is the reason. So we've had to switch to the phone, but now we're heading along, so it's all good. Who's at the door? Was it one of our fans, trying to get in? They found out on our lives.
It's a teenager collecting a school bag that she'd left here.
Oh, okay. Right. Hello to hello. I can't know how you say that, but hello. I'll call you 77 because I can't read that. From the US, welcome. Are you enjoying the World Cup over there in the US? Because we're enjoying the World Cup. Well, you're kind of. No one's answered. You got it right. So we're gonna have a
Who
quick.
is staying up for the World Cup tonight?
So we need is a yes or a no.
Well,
Just
for
go
the England
go
game.
yes no. Cruising is great for multi generationals.
It is.
Yeah, yeah. You're good.
Not watching the football.
How? Hell no. Yes. I know. Luckily, Ernest has got a inset day tomorrow. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the teachers probably did plan ahead for that one, but very good planning. So
Mm, exactly that. Yeah. So how many days have we got until cruising?
40 days until we go on holiday, and it'll be 44 days until we actually cruise.
Okay. So that's what you need to reply. So either yes or no to football, and days until your next cruise. Sounds a good little quiz. I think we're motoring now. I think we've had a faltering start with not talking. If you missed it, we were a bit like this, weren't we?
I mean, I'd say I'm pretty good with no, I'm not going to say that because that sounds really wrong. What I was going for is lip reading and
Oh
people
yeah.
seeing what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But yeah, I stopped myself.
We could do a lip reading live.
So quite a few people are staying up. Mel, you're not staying up? Well, yeah, this is the thing. I wasn't going to stay up because I've got work tomorrow, but Tom and Ernest will be waking me up multiple times by shouting and cheering. So I figured I might as well just stay
Yeah,
awake.
we've got our snacks. Fly, drive, explore, but they are from Wales. So.
Ah, Nathan and Amy said about catching your episode of Catchphrase a couple of months ago, and that you.
Oh, yes. I was robbed. Yes.
Funny story about that. Tom actually didn't get on to Catchphrase originally. He got put on a shortlist, and they literally rang him the day before, which was really annoying because it meant that I couldn't go and watch. No,
Can you believe that? But that is like 14 years ago, and they're still repeating it. It's ridiculous.
Alice was alive.
Oh, maybe. Well, it's over 10 years,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's 12 years. Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, it was a great episode with you and Paul.
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. There.
7 days until your next cruise.
7 days.
Where are you going?
Yeah. Tell us where you're going. 7 days into the next cruise. Wow, fantastic. I'm expecting a strong thunderstorm today. Yes. Is that where you are in the States? Yes. Oh, in Mexico as well. Yeah. Interesting. Uh,
We are from the south of England.
yeah. Sorry if we get a bit confused with it. It's really small.
Yeah,
We
it's
normally
like
have them.
we're quite old now, so trying to read
Yeah.
very, very small text is
Next to it
difficult.
is our massive computer that normally it's all good and we can show the comments on the screen. But that's all about live. And live needs to be, not that polished. We go with the flow, don't we?
Well, you can't be polished in everything in life, can you? I think natural is actually.
Maybe we'll do a separate face because we were going to do Facebook tonight, but we can't do the two on the phone, and I was struggling with everything, so we will do a separate.
It's all right.
Yeah, I'm not going to get over it. I'm not going to get over it. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this, give it a like, and then the more people get to see it. But yeah, we're from the south of England, so yeah, we can't wait for Enchanted Princess. Has anybody out there been on Enchanted Princess, and have you got any hints or tips? So exciting! And I think it's your first Princess cruise.
It is my first princess cruise. I've done a tour
Yeah,
on a princess ship. I couldn't tell you which princess ship I did a tour on, but it was very nice. So I'm really looking forward to
Majestic, you went on.
I was going to say Majestic, but then I thought, is that the right one? So I didn't. Um,
Fly Drive Explorer on there. Do you remember?
yeah, I do
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, they're on their our table. Yeah. So yeah. All good. It's a bit it's a bit less sweaty now. Now you've opened the window.
It's really hot in this room.
It is really hot. Yeah. So keep the questions coming. Whatever you want to ask, encourage other people to come and join our live. It's always hectic and always a little bit crazy. I'm letting you do the audio next time.
Are you? Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just take over and get it sorted. 6 day, oh, 6 days, not seven. Okay. Fjords. What ship are you going on, or did I just miss that completely and you already told us?
But read out for other people.
Yeah, can other people see the comments in the live when it's on the phone?
Because
Might
all you're doing is going, oh, 7 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
fjords.
if you can see what everyone's saying, can you just let us
Maybe
know?
just read it out.
Well, yeah.
So what did Naomi does cruising say, Rachel?
Sorry, it's 6 days, not seven. Joel, we're going to the Norwegian fjords and taking some friends with us.
Thank you, Rachel. That's really good. What's the
uh,
next comment?
Paul, will you be using eSIMs on your next cruise? No, we won't be using eSIMs, only for the pure fact that we have got a Wi-Fi package. So the kids can literally have 4 devices. We can have 4 devices each. So no, we will not be using eSIMs. Um,
So yeah, so that if you don't know that the Premier package and the Premier package you can use 4 devices, and Ernest is determined, even though he hasn't got 4 devices, that
he's going to find them.
he's going to have at one point 4 devices going. He reckons, and then the Plus package on Princess is 1 device each. So that's really really good. So yeah, we've got the Premier package, so we can have 4 devices each. Bit pointless. It's just kind of who has 4 devices they take on a cruise. But do you? What could you have? Phone,
Kindle,
Kindle,
iPad,
iPad,
laptop.
laptop. Yeah, you could, but yeah, I guess if you're working,
Yeah, if you're
it's useful.
working, you could, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cruise for everyone. I was on Enchanted in April, had mixed feelings on the crew from awesome to not so, but think that may have just been new as it just came over from the pond. I think you get that on all cruise lines, though, don't you? You have.
What was it?
Uh, I've just read it out, and
It wasn't
everyone
very
can.
loud
Yeah,
though.
but everyone can see the comments. We've already just
But we
established.
like you reading it
No,
out.
but we've established everyone can see the comments. Let's not have a domestic. Um, Yeah, I think all cruise lines you go on, you always encounter some really grumpy staff and some that will go above and beyond. Um, But
Uh,
it can really change at a cruise, can't it, if staff are not very happy?
can I just say that on my 2 Royal Caribbean cruises, I didn't there was no staff that were grumpy.
No.
They were all really friendly and all really chatting. So, I do agree with you, actually. I think you can get a mixture, but I would say on Royal Caribbean, the level was very high.
Yeah.
P&O, they're normally down there.
Um,
But
Amy, what you've thrown me off my thought process now. How many ports are you going to on Iona? And did we find the Premier package quite pricey compared to the Plus? We did, but we just thought it basically.
yeah, I think I can't give you the exact figure, but I would like to say it was around 800-900 for the 4 of us, maybe, or maybe a little bit more.
He
But
probably rounded it down to 500 when he told me how much it was.
I think I think because it's our main, we try and do when we try and do like our main summer holiday. If it's not like a short one, we do lots of filming and stuff. If it's our main one for the family and it's our proper holiday, you think the perks, to have the excursions now. So I think we had $800 to spend on excursions, and they're not the cheapest. So we filled it quite quickly, but I thought that was a massive, massive plus. Um, Also, the speciality dining. So we've booked all of that as well. That was a massive plus for us. I really wanted to try all the restaurants on board. So when we took all into that consideration, we thought that the jump up was good. We just literally we just wanted to relax and we wanted to, if it was a week one, if it was shorter, if it wasn't our main cruise, then we may think, but we just want literally everything, didn't we? Excursions is a big one because we're going to Santorini and we're not going on the back of any donkeys and they shouldn't be there. It's terrible. And we're also not didn't want to queue up in the cable car. So this excursion takes us directly off the ship round the side of the island, I think. And then we've got the all day. So on this excursion. So we've used most of the money that we're from the excursion. So that's a really, really big plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say this time it is worth it. But yeah, I think it's always a case of I don't think I'd ever do it DIY. I don't think I'd ever do it just standard. Would you? No
No.
drinks?
No, because it just it's false advertising, I guess, isn't it? You end up spending more at the end, and then
Mm.
if I've spent it like 6 months before, I don't care. But when you get hit with a massive bill at the end of your cruise, that's not very fun, is it? Fly, Drive, Explore. We did a good deal with someone with a Premier package and bought two of their device spaces. How much did they charge you for them? I'm quite intrigued. Maybe I'll.
Oh, that's a really good idea, actually.
But yeah, we
Yeah.
won't tell Princess because I'm pretty certain you're not allowed to do
Oh,
that.
stuff that.
Ah,
Yeah.
visiting four ports on Iona. Finally visiting Flam. How many have we got on Celebrity Apex? We've got an 8-night cruise and we've got 6 ports?
Maybe 6 ports?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're going quite high with that 8 ports. So I think, yeah. No, we're really, really looking forward. We're going to watch lots of people have been to, well, Norway, haven't they? So we'll watch lots of videos beforehand.
Hmm.
So,
Cruise for everyone. I always take the Premier if I can afford it, but remove my 7-year-old son.
oh, okay.
That's interesting because most places, when you get a package, you all have to be on a package, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I,
Sure, our kids will.
they obviously do it.
Understand.
Like, if you crunch the number, and probably if you were really careful and you worked it all out, yes, they've obviously Princess have worked it out. They're making more money out of
Mm.
it, but how much do you put on the fact of that you don't have to worry?
Yeah.
You know, especially when you got a kid and stuff. When you just can say, "Yeah, go and have that. Go and have this. Go and have this." You don't have to, and that's what they build in. And I know they do that, but I think, yeah, and I think no, there's not too much difference between this, as I said, it was the excursions and it was also specialty restaurants, which tipped us over the edge, didn't it?
It did, indeed. Princess offers great value with Plus and Premier packages. Yep. Yeah. No one should ride on donkeys. It's just really, really cruel. Jealous of us cruising on Apex. Well, a little bit of insider info here. I think so because it's my 40th next year. My parents basically.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Um, my mum wanted to take me away, or she wanted to pay towards something. So my parents are coming with us, so they have actually paid towards us going on Celebrity Apex. Otherwise, I'm not sure we would have done it because it's
Hmm. we always want to do Norway, and then we thought, well, why don't we do it on a really. People are always amazed if we haven't done Norway because literally every other cruise now from Southampton is to Norway, and we thought, well, let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do it properly.
Yeah.
So, we did. One thing I would say about the Premier package, which me and Ernest loved, and we had plenty of them. They don't do the desserts anymore, do they? In the Premier package,
Well, I
they changed it last year. Those desserts are amazing. So, but they don't do them anymore. You've got to pay for those. Rachel, do we have another question?
do we have another question? Has anyone ever done the 2-night 90s cruise
Oh
from
yes,
London Tilbury? Because we're going on that.
yeah, we're doing that.
Anyone fancy joining us? That's also for my 40th birthday. Tom's
Yes,
been in, well, actually, it's not because we're going on Tom's actual birthday, but he claims that he's booked it for my birthday. So
yeah, come and join us.
told him that's his birthday present.
Yeah, we could claim it was a group cruise, couldn't we?
We could, yeah,
Yeah,
but just not advertised it.
yeah, and don't expect us to entertain you. But apart from that, it'd
Yeah.
be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The food in the four main restaurants on Apex is really good.
The food in the format, very good. Right, yes. And I was just, yeah, I think I had to do that tour. So I did a tour through. I went
Clear.
on Clear Weekend. It wasn't the one where you do it with all the other fabulous social media people. I went on the kind of travel agent one, paid for it, but it was brilliant. And went on the tour, and I was just blown away. The venues are just so different. I think you'll Rachel. I think you'll be like just so different. So look forward
Yeah,
to that.
really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Naomi, yes, it is. It's the 90s one on Ambassador and it is midweek. But come and join us.
yeah.
What days is it? Thursday, Friday?
I don't know. It's in the future, but yeah,
In the future.
yeah, 90s. Because I think, maybe if you could tell us, let us know. Did you do the 70s one? Because I
Yeah, that's what
think,
they just said. They did the 70s one.
well, if you read out the comment,
But everyone can see the comments, Tom.
I'm
Just,
so far
just,
away.
just, just get, just get with it. Just get
I
with
can't
it.
see anything. I'm so far away. Look.
2-night 80s one. See, the 80s one would be pretty cool as well. Fly Drive Explore. That's what they're doing. The 80s one.
Oh, you
On.
do the 80s one from Bristol, right? Fabulous. Yeah, look forward to watching the video for that. Yeah, well, 90s. Well, yeah, I'd love to do the 80s one, but the 90s one is a bit more our era, isn't
Do
it?
they have any bands? Bit more our era. My era.
Your era.
Yours is
I was a
probably the
teen in the
80s.
90s. Thank you very much.
Mine's probably the noughties then.
Well, I think this. If I remember from the vlogs, I think the 70s one had something like Odyssey. Maybe am I wrong? Maybe it
Uh-huh.
was Odyssey. Maybe it was. It was. I remember watching them, seeing them watch it, and they didn't know because Naomi's obviously they're so young. They didn't know who they were. I think Dan and Jay did.
Oh,
I like to think it was Odyssey. Maybe it was Odyssey.
Bristol to Tilbury with Sam Fox and
Oh,
Pow. I do actually know who they are. My dad had a very big crush on Sam Fox.
can you name a T'Pau song?
Mm, give me a clue.
I can't remember. T'Pau. Uh, Karen read out things, and I'm gonna look up T'Pau. Oh no,
Oh, so do you know who's on the 90s one then?
oh no, they haven't advertised anymore.
Oh, if they could put like 5, 911.
Fats and Small.
No. Bewitched.
Hmm. Prodigy.
Don't know how they're going to do that.
That'd be quite the signing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. China in your hands. Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do know that
A good
song.
signing actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Odyssey and the Real Thing. I'm not sure who they are.
Odyssey. You to me are everything, everything that. Oh baby, is that
You know that
is that
song really well.
what it? Oh, is that Odyssey? Oh, Odyssey. Yes, Odyssey.
Not that song then.
You know the real thing. No, Odyssey. What did Odyssey do? I can't remember what they did. I used to DJ. That's terrible. And I used to
Do you
DJ at
know?
a 70s club, and that's terrible. I've forgotten what Odyssey did.
Yeah, Tom was a
Bless
DJ
him.
for many, many years. And if you ever do a quiz with Tom and it's a music round, he's shocking.
Yeah,
Absolutely awful.
it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, I would do. I like to do an 80s one.
Yeah,
When is
80s
the 80s one?
November.
Oh, sorry, Rachel. Maybe you should just do that next time. I reckon that people are just tuning in for yourself. That was the real thing. Yes, that was the real thing. Oh,
Well, he got one right then.
yeah, yeah. You to me are everything. Yeah. Odyssey. What is Odyssey? What is Odyssey? I've turned my phone off, so I don't know. Odyssey did. I don't. You carry on chatting to the.
He's going to use his laptop for something else now, as it's not working.
Yeah, you carry on talking to thousands of people. Oh,
That's
here we
not how
go.
you spell it.
Yeah, isn't it?
No.
I bet it will come up anyway.
If you could go on one cruise line and visit one destination, where would you go?
Um,
If you're looking, Odyssey sing if you're looking for a way out.
oh,
Going back to my roots.
oh, going
Going
back
back
to
to
my
my.
roots.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Tom and I actually
Right.
met in a 70s bar called
Oh
Blair's.
yeah, use it up. Gotta wear it out.
Ain't nothing left
Ain't in
so
the world I
yeah.
care about.
I do know who they are. Yeah. Well, that would be pretty cool, actually.
Uh, question out there, folks.
Does Tom always serenade you like this, Rich? He does. He's actually I've got videos when I've woken from night shifts and he's come in the room with a radio singing at the top of his lungs. Sometimes it's lovely, but sometimes it's very annoying.
Yeah, mostly it is. Yeah.
But yeah, he does sing to me quite a lot. It's quite cute.
Do we know? Do we know who's going to be on the '80s one? Oh, Tabao. That was it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Sam Fox.
yeah.
We've been there.
It's not even my carer. I should just sit in the background.
Bucket list destination has to be Asia. Yeah, Asia would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, Japan on explorer journeys. Japan would also, yeah, amazing.
Yeah, most definitely.
I did actually have a look. So when my mum said about taking me away, I did look at some cruises around Asia.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Yeah. And actually, the prices weren't too bad, but I guess you've got to get there, which is
Mm.
probably quite costly to get flights, isn't it?
It's all things on bucket list, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll get round to them in the end. We're still quite young. Uh,
Well,
if you've just joined us, say hello and give us a like. Come and say hello wherever you are. Oh, there's another question, Rachel.
oh, Wild Boys on the 80s doing Duran and Spando. So they were on the Royal
Liberty. Oh,
Navy.
the Wild
Yeah.
Balls. Yes, they're really, really good. Really, really good. Yes, they got a very polished show. I could sort of I thought the Wild Boys. I thought it was one of those shows where you thought they do this every night, but if you've seen it for the first time, excellent. Very, very polished.
Hi Rita. Naomi says at least I'm in the right career to be your carer.
Oh yes, you are. Yeah, yeah,
Well, he
yeah,
doesn't actually know I do get paid to look after him most of the time. So
yeah. Exactly that. Exactly. Yeah. So if you enjoy, I really enjoyed the Wild Boys. I think you would have really enjoyed them as well. They had lots of good banter as well.
I haven't got a Budweiser in my hand because I would have just said "What's up" back to you. But hey.
Yes. Yeah, if you just joined us, there's a few more people joining us now, coming and having a chat. So come and say hello. Encourage other people to come in and say hello. If you're watching on repeat, keep the lights coming, all that sort of stuff. You've missed all the fun. They've missed all the muting at the start, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't talking, but we're talking now. No, we weren't not talking. We weren't talking to you because we was mute. That makes sense.
That does make sense. Yes. Take that tribute on the 90s one. Amazing.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
I'll be very, very happy with that.
Oh, was it a 90? Ah,
On the
fabulous.
90s one, yeah, that'd be
Oh,
awesome.
that'd be good. Yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to it.
Take That and Backstreet Boys are like my ultimate boy bands. So very happy with that.
Oh, I've got a question about Ambassador. Have you done, I think people have done, if you've done Ambassador, have you done the coach? Because we are got to get to Tilbury and then we're Tilbury to Portsmouth, so 2 minutes away. So we're literally 10 minutes away. We'd obviously just get a taxi home. But is it worth if people done the coach? And how did it all go? So let us know. Have you done the coach for Ambassador?
Yeah.
Because we're from Portsmouth to is it worth doing? So
We are drinking Asahi.
mm. Shouldn't have too many though, because I'm staying up. For
Yeah,
football.
we've only had one.
So what's the question there, Rachel?
So, bucket list. I was watching Steve Marsh on YouTube and he did 51 days on Queen Mary 2 from Southampton to Sydney.
Would you like to? Yes, I would. And
No,
I did.
he would like to do that.
Would you?
No, he's saying he would like to do it.
Oh, right. Okay.
But you can answer as well if you would like to do it.
No, but Steve Marsh, that you haven't watched it, but he's brilliant. Really, really good. Yeah, and he did the 51 days. So, yeah, it looked really, really good. And Very good. He did the 51 days, but he's also done loads of videos at each place that he went to.
51 days on a cruise. I don't know if I could do 51 days.
I think I could do it as a couple.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't do it with kids, would you?
No, but I think I could do it as a couple if I was connected as well, and I think I could.
What, to the person in your couple or?
Yeah. No, I mean as in like, if I had internet and Wi-Fi, you'd completely switch off, wouldn't you? So,
So we parked at Bristol and did the coach back from Liverpool. Worked really well.
okay, cool.
So coaches potentially. Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
that.
I think that's a good offering, isn't it? So, yeah, we're looking forward to. Yeah, we've got some exciting cruises, haven't we? We're not even talking about our one in December, where we're launching the kids into what was an adults only ship, which is quite exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Has anyone seen any photos and videos from Legend of the Seas this week?
Can't say I have.
Where was our invite? Why didn't Royal send us a personal invite?
I don't even know what you're talking about. So.
God's sake. Right, Royal Caribbean. Have you heard of them? Let's go stages.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Royal Caribbean. Yeah.
yeah. They launched their new ship this week, Legend of the Seas.
Hmm.
Yeah, like Icon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going around Europe, and this week they had like a kind of travel agent press thing.
Influencers.
Peter was on there from
Okay.
Cruise Family, and my thing was, I said, why weren't we invited?
Maybe you're not as influential.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Naomi said, when we did our mini cruise from Tilbury, the coach passengers were dropped off quite early but had later boarding times. Yeah, that would be pretty annoying, wouldn't it?
So the coach, they're saying that's good.
No, because the people that were getting the coach got dropped off really early. Can we not get the train?
So it's not like P&O, because P&O, when your coach arrives, you bypass all the queues and get on. So your coach arrives, and then you just have to stand around. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it?
Hmm.
We get the train, of course we can. I was just asking about the coach because if it was an option, that is really rubbish. Because P&O, if you don't know P&O, you get the coach and you bypass all the peasants and the group and then you get on, don't you? But we'd obviously didn't get the coach because it would take 20 minutes. But
Yeah, it would be a
um,
little bit silly.
yeah, interesting. That interesting. Thanks for that.
Hmm.
There you go.
Legend does look like a very nice ship.
It does actually. Yeah, really, really nice.
What was our first ever cruise together and whose idea was it to go? Well, it obviously wasn't my idea to go on a cruise.
Mhm. I
No,
don't know. I
actually,
don't know. Was
actually, our first ever cruise. Um, and to be fair, I'm not really sure why we didn't cruise when the kids were much younger. Because actually, when I think back, cruising with young kids would be so much easier than getting on a plane and doing all of that travel.
Mm.
So when the kids were quite little, we actually Florida was one of the places that we would always go, and that's quite stressful getting to Florida, taking a 2-year-old on a plane for that amount of time. So our first cruise was on Morella,
Dream.
Morella Dream.
R.I.P.
Where did we get? Oh, we got on in Tenerife, didn't we, for
Yep.
7 days, and then we spent some time in Tenerife after.
So that's
I
our
can't
only ever
really.
Morella cruise, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was a really, really nice ship, wasn't it? I just
Mm.
remember the swimming pool being about the size of our front room and being like this absolutely teeny tiny.
It
Um,
was proper old school though, wasn't it?
yeah.
If you went in the theatre, and in the theatre, a lot of
Oh, and the
theatres had
theatre
like a
was lush.
surrounded booths, didn't they? Where you had like
Yeah, and a little table next to you,
tables and glasses and like what do you call it? Like the lights all draped down, didn't they? It was
chandelier.
proper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chandeliers. It was proper old school. But yeah, it was really, really good, wasn't it? Really, really good. But we kind of don't count that we went on Morella because it was like kind of a different phase of Morella, wasn't it? It was like ever since then they've got loads of different ships and stuff. But
Yeah, and then after that, mainly we went back to cruising because there were so many amazing offers on cruises after COVID. Um, with my blue light card, wasn't there, and all the
yeah,
NHS deals. So literally, we were getting. Well, didn't we go on Anthem of the Seas and it was like 50% off for NHS workers? So yeah,
who remembers that after COVID? That was an amazing time.
that was like the best cruises that we've done. Actually, those two cruises hold a very fond
Yeah,
place
they
in my
do.
heart. Yeah,
Yeah,
I really,
yeah.
really do enjoy them. Um,
What's the next? What was that saying down there?
Hola, I can speak Spanish. Hola,
Hola.
I can't speak Spanish. I
No.
can speak a bit of Turkish. We've been watching a friend we met on our recent river cruise. He was on Legend. He seems to be getting invited everywhere. We're not jealous, honestly.
You need to get.
Who is this friend?
Oh. Yeah, you need to. We need to, for that one. You need to get friends with a good travel agent. That's what Peter. And the good thing was, our friend from Peter from Family Cruise, he went on a conference and he came top in a quiz. He loves a quiz, and
Is that
he
how he
got an
got it?
invite. Yeah,
Oh.
he got an invite to Legends. So yeah, he did like a. They said, "Oh, it's quiz time." Did a quiz, and the prize was like, wow! I was like Legend. I was like, my God.
So is it actually like a holiday, not just a look around Legend?
No, it was like a 4 night cruise. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah, nice.
Ah.
Hey,
Yeah, Morella Dream.
yes, it was wonderful.
It was a nice ship.
Unfortunately, COVID, and it disappeared. So
Yeah, missed the great deals after COVID.
yes,
That's how we afforded one on Celebrity Cruise out of our budget otherwise. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? Like when people say about like cruise lines you'd like to go on, there's loads of cruise lines I'd love to go on, but they're just so extortionate. So,
yeah, would be worth it, but it's yeah, exactly. But yes, after COVID, those times they were just throwing them at
well, we were supposed to, in the October, we were supposed to be going to Florida for 2 weeks.
something like that. Yeah,
And then we were doing like 4 nights on a Royal Caribbean ship, weren't we? And basically, we booked Anthem of the Seas 4 nights, and we booked 2 weeks on Ventura over Christmas,
and had change.
and had change with what we would have paid. So
Mm,
yeah,
most definitely.
yeah, with kids, Morella is very expensive. He's from Sweden, and although he hasn't got a big following on YouTube, he makes videos for a Swedish travel agency. Okay, so that's
Okay.
probably why he's yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, I found this out with when I went on the Clear conference. They were giving away loads of like 2 week cruise and stuff like that because they are making money for the cruise lines. So do you know what I mean? They want
Mm,
travel agent if you sell well, they want you to come on the ships because they want you to sell the ship.
yeah.
So yeah, it all makes sense, doesn't it?
Cruise for Everyone, Cruise Mummy, and Ben and David are on Legend of the Seas.
I saw that.
Yeah, did
Yeah,
see that.
we did see that.
And some controversial content. Paul. So, yeah, COVID having 20, yeah, the capacity of the ships, I think it lulled me into a false pretense though on how busy ships can actually get, because Anthem when we went on, yeah, it was just so quiet. When did we go on? It was literally because we had to go and do the test before we even got on the ship, and then we had to do another test when we got on the ship.
Do
We
you
went
remember that?
in the October just after COVID, didn't we? When they opened everything back up again, and then literally Kids Club got closed on the first day, and we had gone. It was because it was the first. Well, it wasn't the first cruise we'd done, but it was quite rough seas, wasn't it? And
Mm,
Tom and I had gone to the Solarium. Is that what it's called?
yeah.
We were having a nice time, just the two of us, and then it came over on a tannoy. Could we basically go to Kids Club and collect our children because they'd both vomited? And then Kids Club was closed after that, wasn't it? For the rest of the time we were on board.
It was.
But that
Yeah,
was fine.
it was. Look, there's loads of comments now.
Hurricane season is currently underway in the Atlantic. Ooh, want to be on a
Yeah,
ship then.
yeah, what it is. It's summertime, isn't it?
What controversial content have we missed? Hmm.
We won't say from who, and it was just a reel. If you look on a different,
Yeah, it was just a reel about.
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything more. You can message us privately, and I'll tell you. Was the recent legend a press cruise in his video? Didn't know that was it. Yeah, I think it from what Tom
The one
said
from
it
Malaga to
was.
Rome, one starting today, was it, or yesterday? That's the first. That's the thing. But I think I think it was mainly like mainly travel agents. I think there was loads of they were doing from when I was talking to different travel agents and stuff and travel advisors. They were saying that yeah, you said you can win them, top sellers, all that sort of stuff. So showing it off.
Mm,
It looks good. Looks good. Yeah.
yeah. Yes, COVID. And do you know what? Just talking about COVID, I've got to have a fit test next week at work for the masks. So during COVID, we all had to wear these crazy masks if someone actually had COVID. And now they're testing for them again. Do they know something that we
Oh,
don't know?
no, no.
Hopefully not. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Yeah, cruising during a hurricane would be horrendous. And what do they? I guess they just plan different routes, don't they? Like they would
Reroute it.
normally.
Yeah.
When
Or they would all don't go on the cruise, or but yeah, that their systems are so they can detect.
advanced, yeah, they would know what was coming, wouldn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it would be. I don't think you want to go in a hurricane.
No.
Any more interesting questions there, Rachel?
Mm,
What's that? Have you not done that?
yes, I've just done that.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, lots of talk after our rocky start. We've only got 15 more minutes. We've been going for it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really
Thanks for those of
chatty.
you that have actually like stuck with us. I probably would have turned off by now, so
You're not advertising these very well. You should be like, pretending we're really professional.
positive vibes, positive vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly that.
What's everyone's plans for this week?
Yes.
What's
Yeah,
your plans this week?
what's my plans this week? Not much. Long weekend.
Long weekend.
Time off.
Oh, yeah, we're going to London on Friday, aren't we?
Guess where we're going? We're going. Right, you got to guess. We're going to go and perform in a '90s TV program that's
Which
now.
way you were going with that then?
We're so can you guess what '90s we're going to play a game from the '90s TV? What game are we going to play in London?
Very excited.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
I got it for Tom for Christmas, but actually it was mainly for me and not him.
So what's name? What's the?
Is the cruise you're doing in December on P&O? There seems to be quite a backlash online about the adult-only ships moving towards family-friendly. That's exactly why we booked on.
Yeah,
um, oh, Funhouse, that would be amazing. But no, it's not Funhouse.
Funhouse would be amazing. Yes.
Yeah, it's Aurora.
Happens to be one. It's a real wacky
Like,
show where anything goes.
no,
Yeah, no, no.
no, completely.
Answer the
Completely.
question. About December.
Yeah, so we're going on Aurora in December. So it's the first cruise that they're allowing children on the adult only ship. So be
Yes.
very, very interested to see. I've done Aurora before, and it's a really nice ship. And to be fair, like, I mean, our kids are well, they're
Well,
they're
just
well.
pick an iPad or computer. They're going to be absolutely fine. So
They do talk though,
we're
like,
we're
but
literally
they're not. Yeah, they're not
we're
all
going
over
to
the
get them to
place.
do laps of the ship, making
Yeah,
noises.
we should give Ernest his clapper things that he's
Clap
got
for
for his England
things.
game as
Just
well. Yeah,
walk into the crow's nest and throw water bombs and stuff like that. He'd be absolutely fine. Yeah, no, they
yeah.
won't even know they're on there.
No,
Yeah.
I think there's been a lot of backlash, but actually,
And I kind of understand, like, we're doing it because we want to go on Aurora and also we want to, it'd be interesting to see. But I can understand, like, especially the people that have booked it, knowing it's an adults only and then being told you're getting kids on. I'd be pretty then, but
Fly Shop Explore. We love the professionalism. It's better than watching the one show. Next,
yeah.
Alex Jones right here. Supermarket sweep again. That would be amazing, but
Yeah.
no.
We could open that, couldn't we? We could open a
I've
super.
met Pat Sharp. I'm sure I've met Pat Sharp.
Yeah, I think he used to go around. He used to tour places and DJ, didn't he?
Hmm.
I think he still does.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, and the twins. Pat Sharp and the twins.
He got off one of them, didn't he? But
Did
he's
he?
not with them anymore now.
Moved on. Come on, another guess.
Come on. What other?
Do do do. No, that's the casual tune, isn't it?
Da da
Sing it.
da da. Do, 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 da,
Da, da,
da,
da.
da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Another clue. Uh,
You
so
catch things at the end.
and they used to go and visit Mumsy. Do you remember that?
Mumsy.
Don't you remember?
No.
He used to go and visit his mum.
They did remake this show as well. Not that long ago, they did a remake of it, didn't they?
Yes, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Many
Did,
hosts.
didn't last for very long though. The host was a very bald man.
It was still going strong.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think he's known not for the show. He's known for a theatre show.
You've got it. Cruise for everyone. Crystal Maze. That
Crystal
is what we are
Maze.
doing on
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah,
Yes. And then on Saturday, I am going to a 90s day rave.
yeah.
Yeah. So my best friend for my birthday decided we're both getting a bit too old to go clubbing, so we're going to go clubbing in the daytime. Starts at 3 p.m., finishes at 8 p.m. So
It's all the rage now, isn't it?
yeah, I'll be at home with a cup of tea by 9 o'clock. Lovely.
Lovely.
I say a cup of tea. Probably be another glass of wine, but
Actually, you could just do like this. We use all this technology, and actually, you could just we're just doing it fine on here, aren't we?
Yeah, sometimes
More,
less is more.
less is more.
Yes.
Yes.
Day raves are the way forward. Yeah, I will let you know. I am really looking forward to it. And for her birthday, I've got her tickets to see something called Shit Faced Shakespeare. Try and say that if you've had too many. Has anyone ever heard of it? If you haven't, have a look on YouTube. It looks absolutely hilarious. So it's basically Romeo and Juliet, but one member of the cast is, whether they are actually drunk or not, but they basically just go on stage and mess everything up. So that should be quite fun.
Yes, agreed, Naomi. Crystal May should be really good. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. And I was going to ask, kind of on the Crystal Maze, has anyone ever done like an escape room on Liberty? Had a new escape room. We didn't get a chance to do it, and there's one on Arvia, isn't there? But we've never done it on a ship. I was wondering if anyone's ever done it.
Oh yeah, the one on Arvia was we did,
Mission Control was that?
yeah, we did try to book on it. No, did we go on it with the kids?
No, we didn't. We kept on
It
trying
was
to
too
book it.
busy, yeah.
No, we didn't get on. But yeah, because was that included? Is that included now?
No, it wasn't included. I think it was like £10 each.
Yeah, because the one on Liberty wasn't cheap. It was about £30, I think.
Oh.
It was an art gallery one. I'm really intrigued about what that was all about.
I'd love to see you in a escape room.
Yeah,
I don't think you'd get out.
no, I wouldn't. I'd still be on there. I'll still be on there now.
You'd have the
Yeah,
kids trying to get you out.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right, last few comments. Let us know. Uh, everyone's saying they would love a day rave. Be good.
I will let you all know what it's like.
Yes.
And the fact
Brilliant.
that it's full on 90s, so
Yes.
bit drum and bass,
Got
bit of
love it
cheesy pop,
nineties. Yeah, yeah,
bit
exactly,
of house.
exactly.
We went to an Ibiza rave event the weekend at the Warner Hotel. It was really good.
Oh, we gonna get a video on that?
Mm. Silent discos as well. I love a silent disco,
Oh.
especially on a cruise. A silent disco is great fun.
Would you rate Warner Hotels? There's a few around here, isn't there? There's one down
Yeah.
in
Hailing
Hailing
Island.
Island. There's one down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandparents go there, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They rate it. Although my nan did say it is £35 for a bottle of wine.
Wanted to do the escape room on Allure, but my
Too young. Oh,
oh
12
no.
plus.
Oh yeah.
So on Avia, they had an adult and a child friend. They had an adult one, but they also had the child friendly one that you could take younger kids onto.
I like a silent disco. My only complaint about silent discos, and I sound really boring, is the fact of I do it like I like it on a cruise, but I do think some cruise lines now are like, right, let's do silent disco all the time because it's easy, cheap entertainment.
Yeah, here's a load of headphones, crack on,
So
make your own entertainment.
I think if it's once on a cruise and it's massive, it's brilliant. Like I thought it was really. We did what there was like one. We went on Owner, didn't we, for 5 nights, and they did it the first time, and it was packed, wasn't it? And it was brilliant. Everyone singing it. It was amazing. The second night we went up there, and it was like
No one there.
hardly anyone there, and it was like kind of diminished. They were just kind of so. I agree. I like silent discos, but don't just do it every chance you get.
30, yeah, £35 for a bottle of wine. Yeah, you could get 7 from the local Tesco, most definitely. I mean, I know like hotels charge more for a bottle of wine, but that I did think was extortionate. Or maybe my nan just wasn't reading the wine menu
Probably
properly.
that.
Could potentially be that. Queen Anne, believe it or not, everyone was doing the conga to I
Oh,
walk 500 miles. That'd be quite
fabulous.
fun.
Yes, that would be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, when done right, silent discos are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
We like them. We like them indeed. Well, we're coming towards the end.
Yeah, those of you that have stuck with us, thank you very much. It's been fun chatting away.
It has been fun.
Not just
Yeah.
chatting to you tonight, so
No, no. Yeah, we've got to move for the rest of the night
I'm going to bed.
though.
The wine price on Apex, that's why we've got the drinks package. I think we have, haven't we?
we
Yeah,
have
we've got the top drinks package because yeah, I do like a nice glass of wine. What was it we went on?
glass of beer, glass of vodka,
No, I don't drink
glass
vodka. Rum.
glass of rum,
Yeah. Um, what was the last cruise we did?
glass of bleach. What's one? What
And
was the last cruise?
oh no no.
I can't
So Was it Virtuoso? And Tom was like, "Rachel, you've got to make sure." No, it wasn't. It was when we did Iona last year. Tom was like, "Rachel, you're not allowed to order a large glass because it's not in the drinks package." And I was like, "Okay." But I really didn't understand why
I'm
I
thinking we
could
had to be really tight here.
why I could get a glass of I could get 2 medium glasses of wine within 15 minutes, but I couldn't get a large glass of wine. The logic in that just
Have you
didn't
ever
really
got
make
to
much
anyone
sense.
means it? No, 15 drinks.
No, we haven't. Guess it depends on how good the Ents host is, yeah, on the silent disco, and how good the music actually is, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Yes, I totally agree.
Nice shot of Domestos.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't have Domestos in this house, it's just the cheap, like, 45p Tesco stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's always I that was interesting. We're running out of time here, but that was an interesting
Just chatting
point.
crap now, really, aren't we?
No, no, well, no. I was thinking the other day, someone was said on Facebook, and they said someone asked the question, "Who's the Ents office at the moment?" I think who's the Ents cruise director on Enchanted Princess, I think it was, or something. And someone always put straight away, "Why does it matter?" Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I answered them sensibly. They won't care because they didn't answer back. They just put a laughing emoji. And I said, actually, if you have a good cruise director, it can make
Makes
a
such
lot
a
of difference if
difference.
they're organised well, if they're around the place. The one on Harmony, I think he was quite new. He was everywhere and it was brilliant. And it does make a massive
And the
difference.
one on Virtuoso last year, you knew him, didn't you?
Gavin, yeah, he's really good.
He was fantastic. There was a guy called Alex, the cruise director, who we do follow on social media, don't we?
Yeah, I
He
think
was
he's
on what was he on?
can't remember, but he was really
It
yeah,
was a
yeah.
P&O ship, but now he is on Celebrity
Okay, yeah.
Edge, I think.
It makes a massive
But
difference.
he was really, really good. Yeah. No, yeah, it does make a big difference.
Yeah.
The energy, I think, is the big
Energy.
thing.
Ooh, ooh, energy.
Yeah.
That's how it brothers. Right. Thank you very much. Uh,
Thank you.
totally agree. A cruise director can definitely enhance your cruise. Yes, most definitely it can.
You'd make a really good cruise director.
Yeah. Shall I go to sea for 6 months?
Please.
Okay. On that note, thanks everybody. And if you haven't liked this, if you haven't liked it already, then yes, fly drive, yeah, explore. Definitely agree. Cruise director definitely can make your cruise most definitely. I hope you have a good one on Enchanted. One for 2 weeks, aren't we? So, right, thanks everybody. And thank you for sticking with us. I'm so sorry that I'm rubbish at technology and I can't make microphones work.
Yeah. Maybe do some more testing on that for the
Well,
next one.
next time we'll just do this.
It'll be in about another 7 months because, to be honest, that's like keep Tom away from the DJ booth. Yeah.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Always keep me up. People, whatever you're doing, have a good week. And
Have
we'll
a great
speak
week.
to you soon. Bye.
Bye.